Hey yo, what is going on guys? Cash and Clean here, and for today's video I just wanted to talk about the best possible allies to use in Trove. And before I get into today's video, I just wanted to apologize for not uploading in a while. It has been quite a bit of time. I think it's been about a week with me not uploading. I do apologize for that, but I'll get back onto the grind. Just been dealing with some IRL things, but what can you do? But anyways, I'm going to show you guys the allies that you can use for damage, for movement speed, and just a whole bunch of things that you can use. So I actually have most of them favorited. We'll start things off over here with the magic find allies. So if you have Sherby over here, this gives you 55 magic find, which is more than cotton candy. I can't remember how to get cotton candy because this was way before I started playing Trove on PC, but there was a way of getting it. I'm pretty sure he's only in Luxia now, so that's the only way you can get it, or the marketplace obviously. As far as I'm aware, that's the only ways you can get it, but Sherby on the other hand gives an extra 5 magic find. So this is going to be 55 as well as other stats with the light as well there. And in order to craft it, you just want to go to the Delve workbench. A lot of the allies I'm going to talk about is going to be in here. But if you just go over here and craft it over here, you just need free range electrolytic crystals and some inner geode. I have a video talking about how to get the free range, so you can check that out if you want to. It will also be in the description down below, like the guide to actually farm these. So I'll just go over a few different allies here. So if you want to farm with a magic damage character, we actually have a new ally over here called Orcheon or Orcheon. I still have no idea how to pronounce this. It gives you 400 light, which is 300 more than the Delve ones, which is the old ones that you used to get. But since the Paragon update came out, we now use Orcheon. And apart from the extra bit of light, you also get that movement speed boost. So that's going to be really good for movement speed farming. And this is for magic damage characters. For physical, you can use the one over here called Animated Jug. You get 100 less light, but it does give you the physical damage boost. So if you're a physical damage class, you can use this one over here. There is a replica ally kind of similar to Orcheon, but it's a little bit different. Let me show you what I mean exactly. So if we go over here to Paragon, so there's an ally here called Ernie, and it does the same thing as Orcheon apart from the other ability. This one gives you a protective shield. That's not really going to be the best for farming, but you will do more damage with this because you get 100 extra light over the Delve ones. But it kind of sucks that they don't give you movement speed with this one. And if you're not using a farming class, you're just going for straight damage. For the magic damage ones, you would want to use, so before we used to use the Delve ones, which were right over here. So Puck would be the increases the cooldown recovery speed. So if you're not farming, this would be the ideal one to go to, but the Orcheon here is actually just really good. I use this for pretty much every single class that's magic damage. If you really want to, you can use Puck for the extra cooldown recovery speed. It's not going to be super helpful, but you can go for that as well. You're just going to be doing less damage, so that kind of sucks. So I wouldn't really recommend that one. And in my previous guides, I talked about Aver, Jingles, Animated Jug. Those used to be really good, but now we've got other allies obviously that are better with the Paragon update. Like I mentioned though, since there isn't one for physical damage, since Orcheon is for magic damage, there isn't one for physical damage that gives you extra movement speed, so I guess you could just use Animated Jug to replace that. And while we're still here on the topic of movement speed, I want to talk about a couple other allies that are alternatives for movement speed farming. So if we go over to the Paragon allies, there's one over here called King Koba. So this just gives you guaranteed 10 movement speed. It doesn't proc when the nearby enemy dies like the other allies, like this one for example. This one just straight up gives you 10 movement speed. And if you want to get the Paragon allies, I'll just show you. Just come over here to the hub, and there's an area down over here. It's kind of like a secret, but not really. And you go over here to this bench, and you can craft your stuff here, like King Koba. And Orcheon is going to be there as well as Ernie. Everything you need is in there. Lastly, I want to talk about another movement speed ally that I'm not sure many people actually have. So if I show all and then I just type in Clownish Kicker, over here you can see that there's a movement speed ally from the Dev Dream boxes. It doesn't give mastery, but it gives you 3 jump, which is kind of handy. It gives you 5 movement speed, which is permanent, and you get a movement speed boost when a nearby enemy dies. So this is going to be good for farming. This one's going to be a little bit tricky to get because I don't even have it. I'm missing quite a bit of Dev Dream boxes, but if you do have this, you can definitely use that for sure for speed farming. Now that we got movement speed out of the way, I'll just go over the other one, like little sprinkles over here. This one gives you energy regen, so I thought this one was going to be the best ally for energy regen, but it looks like little sprinkles is going to do it because you get minus 20% incoming damage, which is nice. You get the 30 energy regen, and you get the extra bit of light, so you can do some damage with it. But yeah, that's all the allies that I wanted to talk about for today's video. I have others favorited, like some of the old Shadow Tower speedruns. Like I have Primordial Water Dragon Pup here. I just have this one because the ally looks kind of cool. If you've ever seen those inflatable tube mans like at like car dealerships, I'll just show you. He kind of looks like one of those. You can kind of see the way he moves. Either way, I don't know. I kind of just have that for that. And I also have this one over here. This one was used for shadow towers as well. You gain a large amount of movement speed and damage boost, as well as magic damage. So this was pretty good for shadow towers. We'd use an ally swap. So you'd start with this one and then you'd swap to the dragon pup, or I think it was the other way around. I can't remember, it's been a while. But either way, we use those for shadow towers. I actually have a speedrunning guide for that on my channel somewhere. And lastly, I kind of have this one over here because it's like a little Gonda, as you can see. If I zoom in here, it's like a little baby Gonda, so I thought it was pretty cool. So I added it to my ally favorites. If you want to get this Gonda one, I'm pretty sure it is 750, no, 650, I think. Yeah, right there, 650 mastery. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. And if you want to be responsible for a future Trove video, drop something down in the comments down below and you could be responsible for that video. Hope you're all doing good. But on that note, I will see you all later.